Teaching is a very noble profession that shapes the characteristic, caliber, and future of an individual. If the people remember me as a good teacher, that will the biggest honor for me. Abdul Kalam. Teachers are selfless. A selfless role played by human is one of teacher who always prays for student bright future. Teachers are caring. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Behind every successful person is a caring teachers. Teachers are understanding. A good teacher is one who can understand those who are not very good at explaining, and explain to those who are not good at understanding. Teaching is a profession that teaches all other professions. The profession of teaching has been considered as one of the noblest professions. Educators have always played the role of catalysts for various social changes. A teacher is a model of her student. A teacher is the person who changed all I can't to I can. Teacher is one who inculcate good behaviors and character. A teacher's presents the past, several the present, and create the future. Teaching is noble profession. Teachers are selfless, always ready to go any extent to help their student. It gives a great feel of self-satisfaction to a teacher when they see the student achieve in life. Also, teaching is one of the noblest of the profession because it requires an adequate preparation and training, patience, devotion, and deep sense of responsibility. Those who mold the human mind have wrought not time but for eternity. It seems so easy to define the work of a teacher in such simple terms, but we all know that a teacher is one of the greatest people on earth. A teacher, in truth, is called to mold the future of a generation. One can avoid so many pieces in life, but one cannot avoid being under the total gate of a teacher. Children enrolled in school are most vulnerable. Their minds are like dry sponge, ready to observe, Observe rather whatever is truth of them. The teachers occupies such a lofty and sensitive position when they are entrusted with these tender hearts to mold them into what they them fit. We often find the children return home and says praises they hear from their teachers. This is how serious it is. We may not know, but teaching is the most noble of professions. Because in your teaching hand, you carry the future of nations. You may choose to destroy, or you may choose to mold it beautifully. No other professions has such a power. A role model is a person who inspires and encourages us to strive for greatness. Live to our fullest potential and see the best in ourselves. A role model is someone we admire and someone we aspire to be like. We learn through them, through their commitment to excellence, through their ability to make us realize our own personal growth. We look to them for advice and guidance. A role model can be anybody, a parent, a sibling, a friend, but some of our most influential and life-changing role models are teachers. A role model can be anybody, a parent, a siblings, a friend, but some of our most influential and life-changing role models are teachers. Teachers accompany their children through every critical developmental stage. A teacher, in truth, it is called the mold of future of generation. One can avoid so many passes in life, but one cannot avoid the undertutelage of teacher. Their minds are like the dry sponge, ready to absorb whatever is thrown at them. The teacher occupies such a lofty and sensitive position when they are entrusted with their tender hearts to mold them into what they don't fit. We often find the children returns home and says praises they hear from their teachers. This is how serious it is. We may not know, but teaching is the most noble of professions. Because in your teaching hand, you carry the future of nations. You may choose to destroy it, or you may choose to mold beautifully. No other profession has such power A role model is a person who inspires and encourages us to strive for greatness. Live to the fullest potential and see the best in ourselves. A role model is someone we admire and someone we aspire to be like. We learn through them commitment to excellence and through their ability to make us realize our own personal growth. We look to them for advice and guidance. A role model can anybody, a parent, a siblings, a friend, but some of our most influential and life-changing role models are teachers. A role model can be anybody, siblings, a friend, but some of our influential and life-changing role models are teachers. A teacher's presents the past, several the presents, and create the future. Teaching is the noble profession. Teachings are selfless, always ready to go any extent to help their student. It gives a great feel of self-satisfaction to a teacher when they see their student achieve in life. The noblest of professions, it requires an adequate preparation, training, patience, devotion, and deep sense of responsibility. The human mind wrote not time but for eternity. It seems so easy to define the work of a teacher in such simple terms, but we all know that a teacher is one of the greatest people on earth. A teacher is called to mold the future of generation. One can avoid so many pieces in life, but cannot avoid being under the tutelage of teacher. Children enrolled in school are vulnerable. So, teaching is a very noble profession that shapes the character, caliber, and future of an individual. If the people remember me as a good teacher, that will be the biggest honor for me. So, therefore, a good teacher is one who can understand those who are not very good at explaining, and explain to those who are not very good at understanding. I'm Laverne Gay Jaime from Bayito Section 4, and this is my speech.